Good morning everyone. Myself Kausar Momin, ninth standard, subject Science, chapter number 4, Measurement of Matter. In this chapter, we have studied in last lecture laws of chemical combination, law of conservation of matter, law of constant proportion, and atom, its size, mass, and valency. Today we are going to discuss about the mass of an atom. We will start our first discussion with what is atomic mass. We can simply say that it is mass of an atom. To find atomic mass, we consider a structure for an atom. As we know, it has nucleus and orbit. So first orbit, second orbits are there. So we consider only one orbit here. In orbit, electrons are moving there. It has negative charge and it has negligible mass. There is a nucleus. In the nucleus, here there is neutron and proton, which has a considerable mass. So we can define the definition for atomic mass, and it is the number of protons and neutrons, the number of, here you can observe protons plus neutrons means addition of them in the atomic nucleus is called atomic mass number, and protons and neutrons are together called nucleons. Protons and neutrons together called means you can say it as P plus N. It is called as nucleon. So the atomic mass means total number of protons and neutrons in an atom. We can call it as mass number also. Here we are taking one example, fluorine. We are going to find atomic mass of fluorine. So in this there are 9 protons and 10 neutrons are there. Addition of them we are getting it as 19 units. So this is atomic mass. Atomic mass of fluorine is 19 units. Next example, aluminium. Atomic mass of aluminium we can find out with the help of protons and neutrons. Addition of them 13 protons and 14 neutrons is equals to 27 units. Hence, atomic mass of aluminium is 27 units. Up to this, we found atomic mass of an element. Now, we have to find mass of single atom. An atom is very tiny. Then, how to determine its mass? Scientists too struggle with this question. It was not possible for scientists of the 19th century to measure atomic mass accurately. Like nowadays we can find it very easily. We are having many instruments. With the help of these instruments like microscope and all, we can observe a very thin substance or very tiny object through the instrument. But if we are talking about 19th century, at that time such type of instrument were not there. So it was very difficult to find the mass of a single atom. For that, they made one concept, and that concept was relative mass of an atom. Like to find the mass of single atom, they have discovered one concept, and that concept was relative mass of an atom. To find relative mass of an atom, we consider one experiment. Through this experiment we will get the knowledge of what is exactly relative mass of an experiment. Here we are considering two objects A and B. Object A has mass which we know 12 kilogram. Object B also has a mass. Obviously if a thing present in a universe, definitely it has a mass, but we don't know that mass. We have to find it. To find mass of an object B, we consider a weighing balance. Now you can observe easily, definitely if object A is greater than B, then it is heavier. You can observe here also. To equalize them, we have to cut this A object in 6 pieces. Out of 6 pieces, we consider over here 1 piece. So you can observe here also, that is still this piece which has object A still heavier than object B. Again we have to make it smaller as compared to this one. Now we will cut object A in 12 equal pieces. So that means each piece of object A is 1 kilogram. As we know, object A has completely 12 kilogram. So we have divided into 12 pieces. Hence each piece is 1 kilogram. Now put it back on left hand side. So as compared to previous one, this is smaller. Now you can observe here they are equal. These two are equal. Can you tell weight of object B? What is it? We can say it as each piece of object A is 1 kilogram. Here you can observe that, and it is equal to object B. Hence object B is also 1 kilogram. So here we can say that mass of object B is 1/12 that of object A, as we have seen in this experiment. Here we don't know the mass of object B, but with the comparison of object A, we have taken a small piece from that and we compare with B. Now both are equal. Hence B is almost depend or relate to object A. Here it is piece of object A. So we can say that it is relative mass of an object B. In the similar way, we can find out the relative mass of an atom. In this experiment, we have considered two objects A and B. With the consideration of object A, we found B. Hence, here there is a relation. So, with respect to A, we found B. So, it is relative mass of an object B. So, hence, similar manner, we can find out the mass of relative mass of an atom. To find mass of an atom, we consider carbon 12 as a standard. In 1961, the carbon atom was selected as the reference atom. In this scale, the relative mass of a carbon atom was accepted as 12. So, atomic mass of an atom was calculated with respect to 1 atomic mass unit. How to define atomic mass unit? We can define as atomic mass unit is mass unit equal to 1/12 of the mass of a carbon atom. 1/12 means, as we have seen with the example. Just recall it. We divide it with 12 equal pieces. Out of 12, we are taking one piece, and this is known as, we can call it as 1 atomic mass unit. This is used as a standard to find atomic mass of any other atom. Here we are having few examples to find atomic masses of few elements. For hydrogen, you can observe here it is 1 atomic mass unit. For carbon, it is 12 atomic mass unit. For nitrogen, it is 14 atomic mass unit. For oxygen, it is 16 atomic mass unit, and so on. There are other many elements are there. We are having their masses also. Why we are using word like atomic mass unit? Because if we have to find weight of a person, we can't say only 50. We need a unit for that. So here it is 50 kg. Weight of a person is 50 kg. In the same manner, for atom, there is a unit. We can say it as atomic mass unit. For oxygen, if it is oxygen, we can say it as 16 atomic mass unit, and we can also call it as like AMU. It is a full form of atomic mass unit. This is the example for oxygen. So you can compare with that experiment this atomic mass, like in that experiment we used object A and object B. To find mass of object B, we have used that object A mass. So it is relative object mass of an object B. So in the same manner here we used a standard element, that was carbon. Carbon as a standard, we compared it with another atom. So this was the concept of relative mass of an atom. Here the table is given, element and their atomic mass. You can observe here in this table, hydrogen, it is 1 atomic mass unit. So atomic mass unit is with all. Helium, it is 4, lithium 7, beryllium 9, boron 11, carbon 12, nitrogen 14, and so on. Observe this underlined part. Today we have highly accurate methods for measuring the mass of an atom directly. Hence, instead of relative mass, as we have seen in this video, unified mass has now been accepted as the unit of atomic mass. It is called Dalton and its symbol is U. U is for unified mass. 1 U is equals to 1.660533904 multiply 10 raised to the power minus 27 kg.